Hey guys, I just wanted to do my review of The Conjuring 2, starring Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga reprising their roles as Ed and Lauren Warren. So this is the same couple that you saw in the first movie. They've been investigating paranormal activity, and and when they're investigating the Amityville horror case, it gets Lorraine so spooked that she says that this is about close to hell. This is about as close to hell as she wants to be, and decides that she wants to stay off taking paranormal cases for a while, um, until she starts seeing because of the demonic spirit that spooked her. Until they are asked to take a case that takes place in North London about this family in which their youngest daughter is being possessed by a spirit who basically just takes control of her. It keeps telling them that it's his house, and he wants them out, and is constantly tormenting them, and they're reluctantly decide to take the case. Because they don't want to turn them blind, because they feel like it's like they're more because they just feel like morally obligated to not turn a blind eye to the family haunting. Now I gotta say, I saw a free sneak preview of this on Monday, the time I recorded this, and there definitely had some moments of some jump scares and genuine scares. Although there are a few moments where, like I said, this is supposed to be based on a true story, so of course, obviously, it's Hollywood, so it's not going to be 100% true. Because I swear there were a couple of scenes that, if you watched The Conjuring recently before going into this movie, that there were definitely scenes that were total recreations of things that you saw in the first movie, but then again, it's definitely a very very engaging storyline, because, like I said, they're with the main protagonist, the Warrens, because they're very multifaceted characters, and they're the hero that you're rooting for, and then of course there's the mother Janet, and then her daughter, the mother Peggy, and then her daughter Janet, which is being used, I guess, as like a conduit, or I guess maybe I should just say a host, for lack of better terms, or at least a host for this ghost that's possessing and tormenting this family. And it's definitely a very compelling story, and it's this is the thing about The Conjuring, and something I liked about it. It's a very psychological thriller, and also the fact that they're multifaceted. So it's the fear comes from the fact that you're worried about the well-being of these characters, and it's not unlike other horror films where they just have archetypes and nobody's acting like idiots. Although the latter does happen, there are a few characters that do have their moments where you're just kind of shaking your head and just thinking what? No, why are you doing that? Why are you walking into this room? Why don't you just close this door, etc. But again, the child child actors are, in my opinion, are very hit and miss, and the kids that they cast for the roles of Janet and her siblings do a phenomenal job, and you learn to care, and it's enough that you care about what's happening to this family, and the fear comes from what's gonna if they're gonna survive this, or though there is a sense of I feel like there's a sense of familiarity to this film. You can kind of anticipate when certain jump scares are gonna happen, or certain things they're gonna happen that are somewhat predictable. So, there's also this conflict about where Ed wants to take this case, and there are people who are already investigating it before they arrived in London, who are absolutely certain that there's a haunting there. And then of course there's another woman there who's a skeptic, who's trying to prove that the family's just full of them. It's just basically a hoax. They're just trying to gain media attention, which is not completely far from the truth, because if you look it up, because this like I said, is based on a true story, so there are times that there are certain instances of demonic possession in which the daughter was faking it. So, but anyway, basically some of the conflict comes from Lauren trying to have the resolve to like go into this case and not let her demons like literally and figuratively haunting her, and being reluctant to take it, while Lorraine, I should say, and then Ed, who just feels like we have to do this. We can't turn our back on this family. And I would say it's not as good as the first movie, but I definitely say it's a must see. And I don't want to spoil too much. All I have to say is that I recommend seeing it in the theater. It's definitely worth the ticket price, and a very much a satisfying, worthy sequel to the first movie. So, do you guys interested in seeing it? If you saw a free sneak preview somewhere, or you have seen it at the time of this recording, what do you think of them? What did you think of it? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.